guys, a center fielder plays every day, right? And preferably this baseball team needs a center fielder that can also hit leadoff. I've thrown out the name Ramon Lorano ad nauseum. I think that's a great fit. Oakland's always dumping guys. I think that's a great fit. And Oakland also has some guys in the bullpen and the starting rotation that can help you too. But, did you guys see the game the other night where Obubel just completely misplayed a fly ball? Any normal center fielder makes that. Like, that stuff can happen when you're in this tight of a race for a potential wild card spot. And maybe, just maybe, if they keep playing well, they can maybe sneak in there, win the division. I don't know. I'm not optimistic on that. I think the Braves are really good. The Mets are really good, obviously. They're actually playing right now. It's a big series in terms of the NL East. But I'm team center field. This team does need to make multiple moves. But center field, they play every day. You get a leadoff guy that can play center field. You kick Schwarber down. And then obviously there's a big hole in the middle of that lineup with Bryce out. Hopefully they can get Bryce back at some point. Hopefully they get Gene Segura back at some point. And that's only going to help your offense. Those are both professional hitters.
You definitely made valid points when it came to getting a center fielder rather than a pitcher right now. The thing is, the Phillies' collapse usually doesn't happen until after the All-Star break. You'll go on a little bit. They went on little runs here and there where they've been up like 10 games over 500, and then their bullpen just blows out of nowhere. I think their bullpen has just a new show of life about them. They've been very high ranked when it came the last month, I think, of baseball.
They're pitching well.
Yeah, and then you at the same time when they're pitching well, your center fielders look like Obubel Herrera, and they can't even make a routine pop out. So unless he's hitting, I do really want to say pitcher just because of the fact that we do have Sanchez still pitching somehow, but that's only because there's some guys that are hurt, and that's the thing too. If some of these dudes like Eflin can't stay healthy, got hurt last season, he was done last season. And a few of these other guys with vaccination status issues and all that, it's going to be hard because you've survived this long without really having a center fielder. And look what it's done to you, kind of. You still haven't made the playoffs since Shane Victorino. I would take a center fielder over a pitcher. Like, it would really depend on who we would have to trade.
Now, when you watch the Phillies from afar, Brad, obviously you're a New York guy, a Yankee guy, but when you watch the Phillies from afar, do you think that their deficiencies they have deficiencies in both spots, but do you think
I think they need a number 3 pitcher above everything else. I don't care how bad your center fielder is right now. You cannot go into the playoffs in a 3-game series on the road. And look, you got 2 good starting pitchers in Wheeler and what's his name, Nola. Your first 2, but you don't have a legit number 3. You can tell me till you're blue in the face about the guy they got from Texas last year.
Yeah, Kyle Gibson.
Kyle Gibson stinks. Okay? He was with the Rangers, and he used to get bombed on a regular basis. He's not good. He's going through the National League. The National League has not really seen that much of him. He's going to get bombed in the second half of the season because he is not a good pitcher. Zach Eflin is just not a good pitcher. And Ranger Suarez, I don't know what to make of him.
He's a lefty.
Yeah,
he's very hot and cold. Like, you have times where he comes out and he pitches gems, and you're like, oh, okay, like, he's fixed. He's going to take off. And then other times he's got 87 pitches through 4 and a third inning, and it taxes your bullpen for the whole rest of the week.
Right now, I think he is better. He is better suited to be a middle innings guy. Okay, I think you need a solid number 3. And I'm not just looking at it from the regular season. I'm looking at it, if you do make the playoffs, the idea is to win in the playoffs. Okay, you win with 3 good pitchers. You can find a way to get a center fielder who can catch the ball. Okay, outfielders are a dime a dozen. Now, to get a really good one, like Laureano or Benintendi, that might not be as easy to do. But to just find a center fielder who you can plug in, that can play defense and hit 250 and show a little bit of power, That shouldn't be all that hard.